Hey, what's going on YouTube? This is your boy Forever Brandon TV coming back to you guys with another video on self-produced, self-made herself Cupcake guys, who is from Chicago, Illinois. Guys, now I'm gonna tell y'all something about. She kind of had to grow on me a little bit. All right, when I first found out about this girl, I'm like, who is this girl? And then when I listened to her, I was like, okay, her material is a little too blunt for me. But you know what? I have to give her props with this album, EPHORIZE, guys, which is amazing. I think, in my opinion, it's very different and creative. If you think of the old school Lil Kim, Foxy Brown, it's kind of giving me those vibes with this album, and I really like it. I think that she did an amazing job, in my opinion. I think that I've heard the album is getting rave reviews. Also produced by Death Stars, guys, which I think is self-released. It's also the label, and it was self-released. Death Stars and Tarek are the producers of the album, but the label is self-released. And guys, the album came out January 5th. Now, y'all know I'm late, okay? I've been late on doing these reviews, but whatever. I didn't know it was out when I finally listened to it, guys, and it has a good 15 songs on here. When I tell y'all that she speaks about a lot of things that goes on in her life, like her sexual escapades, her just things, personal things like trust and things like that. And guys, I really think that it's really good. Elizabeth Eaton Harris is her name. Okay, 2 minutes is basically just the intro of the album, and like the start of the album. And I think that is really dope. It had a nice little beat to it. She was just speaking some stuff that was from the heart. Number two is Cartoons. It's basically a shade throwing song to all the girls who come to her. Now, I really like this beat. I think it's kind of weird. And I really like, the fact that it's kind of blippy, it's kind of weird, and she's just, spitting some fire on the song. Okay, when I tell you the girl kind of got bars, she got bars. Okay, she's kind of spitting bars on here, and I'm kind of like, okay, I'm living for it. I'm living for it. Duck Duck Goose, okay. Now this is one of them songs where you just, I guess one of those strip songs, or just some songs that they play in the rave at the gay clubs. This is one of them songs that you hear in the clubs, in the strip clubs, and the LGBT club. Like this is one of them songs, okay? It's very provocative, okay? When I'm telling you I was listening to it, I was like, okay, it's a little too much for my taste, but I have to give her props. I think that the song was kind of hilarious in a way, but still creative at the same time. And I really got to give her props. Wisdom Teeth is basically a song telling her to keep her tongue and keep her mouth closed, basically. It's just, people probably be trying her with some things, and she just probably need to keep it shut sometimes, is basically what she's saying on the song. I really like it. I think that the song is really dope. It's just talking about keeping your wisdom. I like it. Crayons is basically a song just dedicated to the world, same-sex relationships. Guys, now I really like this song. It's dedicated to the LGBT community. It just tells people, it's just, she's basically showing love to all of the LGBT to the LGBT community, and I think it's very important. And I think the song is, even though it's very blunt, I still really like the song. I still think it serves a great message that people need to love themselves for who they are. People need to be who they are, and the world needs to accept people for who they are. And I like it. Cinnamon Toast Crunch is basically, she said she wrote this song thinking about Cinnamon Toast Crunch, and it's basically a song dedicated to the haters, telling them, to come to who's ever coming for her, she got something for your ass, is basically what she's saying. Now, I live for it. I think that it's pretty. I think it's pretty dope. I gotta give her props for that. The next song is Exit, which is number 7 on the album. It's just basically, she's basically just saying, she's basically got into it with somebody and she's basically telling them to exit up out her crib. And I live for it. You know what? She don't want no problems. Okay. And I gotta give her props for that. Self interview is basically a song. Basically, she's asking herself questions about her decisions and choices, and if this is the person she's becoming. I live for it because we've all had self interviews before, asking ourselves in the mirror, like, is this what my life has come to? I live for that. I live for that message in the song. I think that is really, really good. Naval was basically saying that she got guns that shoots like a naval. Okay, I live for it. I think that it's really, really good. Spoiled milk titties. Okay, it's one of them little freaky songs. Y'all know she got a potty mouth. The girl is only 20 years old and she got a potty ass mouth. But I live for the song. It's dope. Total is basically just she basically wants the full package. She wants the total package of a relationship. Post pick is basically if she's seeing somebody a post pick, they basically gonna need lotion. Now y'all know this is just one of those nasty songs. Another one of those little nasty songs that she just creatively came up with. Meet and greet is basically saying if you post up at my event, okay, I got something for you. Okay, if you want to try something, if you want to come for me, I got something for that ass. I live for meet and greet. I think that is really, really blunt and brutal and really, 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 really bold. And I really like the song. I think this is really good. Single While Taking is basically a song, you know, dedicated to a relationship that she was in, and you know, and she kind of had just a lot going on in the relationship. I can tell by listening to the song, and she just basically dedicating it to her life, sort of, and her past relationships and things like that. Fullest is basically a song that she's living her life to the fullest. She's getting that money to the fullest, and I live for it. I live for this project. Now, when I tell you, it had to kind of grow on me listening to it. I thought it was listening to it. I actually really, really got more understanding of where she's going in music, and I think that she's probably heading up to the right start. This is her third album. I was kind of late anyway. I had found out about her probably probably last year. I would say the mid 2017. I had found out about her from a mutual friend, but I think that listening to this album, I gave it a chance, and I have to say that I'm very, very kind of impressed. I'm very impressed, and I just want to see more growth. And I think she has great music choices, and it's very different. Doesn't sound like anything I've ever really heard. I gotta give her props. All right, Cupcake Girl, you did that. This is Forever Brandon TV signing off. Deuces.